Hey, good morning. I'm Kevin, and welcome to Kev's Vibe of the Day, where I give you a message to ponder on, think about, chew on, and maybe just contemplate. So, I pulled a card this morning. Let's get right to it to see what our message is. And taking it from Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray with the fabulous artwork of Lily Moses, we pull the Oracle card. And the Oracle, or rather Oracle, is a bit like the ancient psychic of this deck in Wise Woman. In sort of ancient tradition, she would be known as Delphi. Um, she who sees, I guess in Greek mythology, she who sees all and ponders all and sees past what's in front of her. So the message really here is telling you, if you find yourself in a space where choices have to be made and there's an underlying urge for you to take matters in your own hands and rush forward and make a decision about something, sit back a little bit, watch the time and the tide roll in and roll out, and gather as much information as you possibly can in order for you to choose or see or get revealed what is important. And this can pertain to anything of importance. Consider if your wants, the things you want, the things you want, the things you want, that is getting in front of the need. What is the need? What do you really need? And sometimes it's a bit like desires of the heart, whether it's material things, a job, a change of house, a change of car, change of relationship, all these things. It is sort of like, well, we're kind of bored. We sort of satisfied sitting in the boredom. And then what gets revealed about what it is you believe you want later on doesn't tend to be that way. The other thing too is sometimes we can be faced with a situation where someone else may want our help, may want our insight. Intuition is not really sure. It's not really on point with what we're hearing, seeing, feeling, believing, and we're not quite there yet. So the oracle comes along with an extended message, basically that all will be revealed because universal forces that are in place always create situations that are for our highest good, particularly if that's what we're attracting. And if you're in this mode of growth, if you're in this space of moving forward with your life, attracting more light, being of more light, being lighter, being brighter, meditating, offloading the heavy, gooky, emotional feelings, that transition of opening yourself up to more light, to more love, to more of that loving, spiritual, basically spiritual energy, does require some trust, intuition, the ability to release some old conflicting stories or programming or belief systems that tend to be limiting. And when we become excited, I know this from experience, about learning new things and getting new ideas, there is this obstacle course of the past that gets in the way. And so as we begin to trust more in spirit, the spirit world is working in tandem with us together. And the challenge the spirit world has is that they don't have the same limits unless we limit them. So, for instance, guides and spirits that work along with us as our light workers in non-physical form can only do the work of light when we ourselves push the intention forward. So the oracle comes forward today with a message that it is okay to take your time, to sit back, to look at the big field, the big vision, the big picture, and allow the tide of what's supposed to happen to be revealed to you, shown to you. This is why I appreciate when Kyle Gray, who I'm studying with, and his other angel team members have a lovely prayer that thanks the angels, ascended masters, spirit guides for revealing what we need to know, not necessarily what we want to know, what we need to know. And then there's a gratitude that they're here and that what is needed to be shown is shown. To better understand that, I've got a funny feeling Mr. Alchemist wants to come talk. If you're on this and you're on the YouTube channel getting it, please like, subscribe, and add a comment below. Because I feel like, going in blind sometimes with these messages, not really knowing if it's landing and what would be the purpose of bringing a message if it's not landing, if you're not getting something. And if you're not getting something, really don't understand it, let's go more into this. That gives me somewhere to jump off to. It's been a long time since I've taken any comment personally. All right, so we're on the 8th of September. Wow. And the message from our beautiful thing is a journey to the heart, not beautiful thing. It's a journey to the heart. Get out from under the gun. How often in life, in the busy world around us, we begin to feel as though we're under the gun. Daily pressures can mount until our body feels as though someone is actually pointing a gun at us, saying, hurry, finish, do this or else. That feeling is not conducive to joy, creativity, or doing our best. That attitude creates stress, sometimes unbearable stress. Some of us have lived under the gun for so long we're not even aware of it. But our bodies are. We feel tense, stressed, frightened, on edge. Many of us have felt that way for too long. We've gotten used to it. That's how it is, we say. But that's not how it needs to be. Gently take the gun away from whoever is pointing it at you. Lay it on the table. Tell that person, the task will get done. The situation will come about much better, much more creatively, much more timely without the gun. Most importantly, tell yourself that too. Acknowledge commitments. Acknowledge the necessity of timely accomplishments of tasks. Then acknowledge the way and wisdom of the heart with joy. It will see you through to get everything done, and you won't have to be under the gun. How true is that? And then that works with what the oracle is saying. Sit back, look beyond the situation. No need to be rushing. No need to get into the frenzy. Just be peace. That's where love and joy and satisfaction and productivity comes from. This is the energy we're moving towards. I think it's time to meditate. Oof. And I'm feeling this lovely energy of the Alchemist right up here. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes down, just get into your seat and really do close your eyes down, so you can pull that energy of peace and love and joy and relaxation into you. Um, Hello, good morning. Hello, hello. It is lovely, so lovely to come visit you, see you, be with you, say hello to you, love on you, be with you. Oh, you are such glorious people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always starting all messages of all connections that you have with all people with that true gratitude, the gratitude that is in your heart, the joy that's in your heart, the love that is in your heart. And my friends, I am delighted that we have this time, and I am beyond grateful that our young light worker Kevin has come so cleanly and keenly to do this work. He is just quite lovely, remarkable. And, you know, it's not always been easy because we understand that when a spirit wants to inhabit a body as he did and come and do the work as he is doing, there are many obstacles on the way. The judgment, for one. He has been judged very harshly, unfairly, and come through all of it, even to the point of, you know, having the judgment of those we love and care about, those we feel close to, have, you know, ridiculed all of this type of stuff. And yet there is a greater call, a greater energy at work. As the oracle says, sit back, let it unfold, let us guide you forward. Then you see, my friends, you get to see the expansion of who you really are in and out of the limits of the physical body. The other part I come with you today is the freedom to choose. Now, it might seem in times of your life in the past, which is no longer existing, you've graduated from the moment ago, you've graduated from the night's sleep you've had, you've graduated from the day that went before you. You graduate every day. Celebrate the day that has passed. Graduate means to move forward, to grow, to expand, and you are graduating and expanding your consciousness at this time. It is a glorious time to be in the physical existence, in the physical world. Glorious in so much that you get to experience this kind of expression where more and more and more of you will wake up to how you are, who you are, what you're doing, what you're about. You'll begin to start walking a little differently, a bit taller, a bit more confidence. And we see you going about your daily business, thinking on one day, I might like to experience this, have this, what, and then the next day, oh my goodness, here it is. There it is. Oh, wow. There it are. Oh, and there are all of these lovely little pops of miracles that come. And we love it when you are full of that wonderment and that joy and that happiness that you experience so much on your plane. The ability to go, well, I'd like to see this happen. and then sitting in your quiet space, drawing or writing or planning or whatever it is you do when you bring something into actuality. Now, we are a collective of energy, meaning that in your world, in your physical world, your spirit, the part of you that is in the body, that is a part of you, that is a piece of you, that is a little bit of you. It's quite interesting to think of, well, how is that possible? You know, I've got all my physical faculties. How can a piece of me be somewhere else? Easiest way to explain it is the art of going about a menial task such as driving a vehicle and mentally focusing on something else. Listening to a story or music while you are operating a vehicle at high speed, knowing that you are navigating through the traffic or sitting in the traffic. Your physical body is actually doing the work of moving this vehicle. Your ethereal body is traveling and contemplating and making things happen in your mind. And this is where you're almost kind of, in a way, doing the meditation in motion, if I can be so bold. Now, this message today comes from the great wise oracle woman is for you to begin, if you have not already, working on your non-physical skills, your non-physical senses, in tandem with your physical senses. In other words, your clairvoyant skills, the clairaudient skills. You are experiencing the ringing in the ears, and perhaps one of your ears feels like it goes deaf for a period of time, like it clunks down what's coming. That is a message. Listen with the audient skills, not the physical hearing, the audient hearing. As you notice when you're children, there is a pressure point in the physical ears with high-pitched noises. It is easier for little ears to take the high-pitched noise. Not so easy for the older ears to take the high-pitched noise, the vibration of spirit. Notice in your mind, you can hear a song playing in your head. You're searching for the title of the song, but you can hear that melody playing in your head. That is clairaudient skills, except it is you choosing to do this, you choosing the how that works, you saying, oh, I can hear a tune in my head, I can't get it out of my head, I want it out of my head. These are simple little reminders that you are so much more than the physical body. When you dream, in some dreams, you are other people, with other people, traveling to other places, doing other things, while your now physical body is resting and healing. A little bit like, well, okay, who are you? In the dream, you are in those places doing those things. They are part of who you are. They are the extension. They are the reminders of whatever might have happened or whatever is going to happen. They are the ability showing you, well, I'm so much bigger than this person I'm being in at the moment. And you see, where you call upon to sacrifice a part of who you are, to come into this embodiment, come into this physical world, have this experience, the greater part of you, the rest of you, is still able to operate the way it's always operated, with your lovely, beautiful guardian angel, all of us collectively. And there we get to the point where I am being told this might be a little much, might be a little too much, might be a little confusing. How do I realize? Well, you see, Master Kevin here steps aside and lets me come with my wisdom, all for the highest good, you understand, of everyone, including him. And there are times when he is somewhat perplexed, not quite sure what in the world that means, and this is my indication. Feed the information like a drip. In spirit world, it's automatic. We get it. Okay, good. The physical world, the energy and the vibration is different. Different experiences, different culture. So for now, my friends, use this message to see beyond yourself and your limitations, to find the time, to get to the peace, to get to the quiet, to come out from underneath your pressurized way of living. This way of hurry, 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 done. Quick, 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 run. When you are sitting in the vehicle, because there's lots of other vehicles sitting at the same space, and it's all moving along rather slowly. Oh, well, some could look at that like, gracious me, I've got to get where I've got to go and this is taking too long. Others can say, oh, let me power up my book on tape. Let me power up some great music. Let me listen to some poetry. Let me have a conversation with someone I haven't spoke to in a while. Let me use my other skills to engage in a way while I'm here waiting. Similarly, you are going to experience, my friends, a physical slowdown and a spiritual move forward. You see, part of you is waking up to a greater way of being. Part of you slowing down to what used to be. Some will become irritated and bored and upset and angry because they can't go quickly, can't get this, and stuff's delayed and takes long. Well, guess what? It's physically going to get longer, take longer. Which is where this idea of sitting back, seeing beyond it, seeing past it, getting in front of what will I do? What can I do? Where can I use this time? With that, my friends, I leave you with love in my heart, joy towards you and happiness. And there is all of this love and joy and happiness here for you always. Until next time, bye-bye. Bring your hands to heart center at your chest. Ooh, goodness gracious. Um, honor yourself for all the greatness, all the joy, all the beauty, all everything that you are. That's really magnificent. Um, and think of those things. You can write a list, but honor yourself first. Bring that into your place of space. Then we send up that light. We're bringing the thumbs to third eye center and bow in honor of the rest of the planet and those on it as we say namaste. Thank you, my friends. Have a great Wednesday. I'm going to get my hair cut today, and then I've got someone coming to give me a quote on doing the outside of my house. We don't quite know what's going to happen, but there you go. I'll see you soon. Bye.